Edo 2024 Global Polls. FCT Court set to deliver verdict on governors-elect eligibility. And now to the news info. Benin, an FCT High Court sitting in Maitama, Abuja, is set to deliver a ruling on whether Senator Monday Okpebolo, the governor-elect of Edo State, gave false information and documents to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in respect of his eligibility to contest the September 21, 2024 Edo governorship election. I don't understand. They are trying to verify if his document is false or not. After he has been elected as the governor, why didn't they do that before he was elected? And if his document is not complete, he's like our president now. Did our president go to school? Did our president, did he not produce false information? Is he not our president now? So what are they looking for? Beg. In a hearing notice cited by our correspondent, the court presided over by Honorable Justice Adbaza is set to deliver a final verdict in suit number M/12340/2024, which is a judicial review case. The legal action seeks to quash proceedings at the Wuse Magistrates Court, which was instituted by a People's Democratic Party (PDP) member, Mr. Honesty Aginbatse, against Senator Okpebolo. In paragraph 5 to 13 of his direct criminal complaints at the lower court, Aginbatse alleged that Okpebolo made false statements in the nomination document he submitted to INEC regarding his actual date of birth. So all our politicians, all of them liars, bunch of liars. You be lying about your age, lying about your education. Russia, they are learning from our president now, so people should leave him alone. In paragraph 11, Aginbatse stated that the defendant's age is a material fact in determining his eligibility to contest for the office of the governor of Edo State as prescribed by Section 177B of the 1999 Constitution as amended. All this one is medicine after death. Why didn't you do all this one before he was elected the governor? Why? Why didn't you do it? In paragraph 18 of the criminal complaint, it stated that Section 145, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act makes such an offence triable either before a magistrate court or a high court of a state in which the offence was committed or the Federal Capital Territory. At the resumed hearing of the judicial review case of the FCT High Court, counsel for Aginbatse, Raymond Azinye Esquire, withdrew a motion he filed to set aside the earlier order of the court granting leave to Senator Okpebolo for judicial review of the proceedings at the lower court. This was in response to the arguments made by Okpebolo's lawyer, Andrew Mwata, who posited that the application had been overtaken by events, being that the court granted an order deeming Okpebolo's originating motion as properly filed and served. In arguing the substantive application, Mwata submitted that from the exhibits presented by Aginbatse, which are all documents of INEC, the case he filed at the lower court is a pre-election matter by virtue of the procedure set out under Section 29 of the Electoral Act 2022, for which only the Federal High Court has jurisdiction. Further, he submitted that assuming but not conceding that the Magistrate Court has jurisdiction to hear the matter, it is a concurrent power for which the FCT High Court can exercise its supervisory jurisdiction to entertain. He referred the court to the exhibit attached to Okpebolo's originating motion, which included a deed of regularization of personal particulars filed at the Supreme Court and a federal government official gazette containing the regularization of the personal particulars of Okpebolo. Still replying on points of law, Nwata submitted that subsection 2 of Section 149 of the Electoral Act relied on in Aginbatse's written address gives the power to prosecute any infraction of the Electoral Act on lawyers of the Commission (INEC) and not to private lawyers without authority. He therefore asked the court to grant the release contained in Okpebolo's originating motion and accordingly quash the case of Aginbatse at the lower court. The judge therefore adjourns the matter to Friday, 8 November 2024 to deliver a final verdict on the matter. So, really, I don't know why they are now after medicine after death. He has been elected the governor. You didn't do all of that before he was elected the governor. You didn't come out to say, oh, he forged his date. He did this, he did that. Before that, you didn't do that. So it's now that he will be elected in November 12th. That is where they are now looking for what is not lost up and down. Joseph Okpebolo says if the judge is not biased, Okpebolo can be disqualified. Well, of course, you know that these people, they are APC members. Okpebolo is an APC member. The judge, na APC get am. So this one that you are saying, if the judge is not biased, we already know that he is going to be biased. Because, of course, all of them are working for APC. It happened in Bayelsa. David Leon's deputy was disqualified alongside the governor-elect. Leon, the whole world is watching the judiciary tomorrow. We are waiting. Oshobugbe Sunday said it is always good to cross-check facts before running to court or action. I knew this case was dead on arrival because Agibate and his group did not investigate properly before going to court. That very error or mistake that have been regularized by Okpebolo in the appropriate authorities unknown to the claimant. It is well. Prince Omo says, why FCT court? I wonder, everything is FCT court, and we know that FCT court is being ruled by Wike. So obviously, apparently, even if it turns out to be true that he actually forged his document or he lied about his age or anything, they are still going to rule in his favor because APC, now they get power. APC, and the court in FCT is APC court. They are the owners. They are the owners of APC, and Wike is the one ruling them. He's the one controlling them. So it is what he tells them to do that they are going to do. And right now, he's working for APC. So he's going to tell his judges, oh yeah, cancel the case tomorrow. By tomorrow now, we will hear the judgment and we will know that it is really true that FCT court belongs to APC. In fact, all the courts that we have in Nigeria belongs to APC at this point because none of them are speaking the truth. All of them are judging in favor of APC, judging in favor of Wike. So let's see how tomorrow goes, Sha. Manasaya Zakai says, whether your case is in favor or not, it is whom the Kaaba has anointed that the courts will rule in his or her favor. Exactly. That is just the case because we all know that the court belongs to APC. It belongs to them. Alphonsus Isama says, can Nigeria leaders and institutions be ashamed of themselves for once? They won't, though. They don't have shame. That shame, God did not give it to them. They don't have it at all. They don't have it. In a sane nation, such a case should have been dispensed before the election. Exactly. The man has been rightly or wrongly declared winner. Will Nigeria judge now say he actually submitted false information? Exactly. All this thing now is medicine after death. Should have done all these findings before he was elected the governor of the state. Now you've elected him under APC. If he was PDP now, we'll say, okay, maybe the court will rule in favor of APC member. But he's already an APC member, and that is what they want. It is APC that wants to rule all the states in the country. So obviously, the court is going to rule in his favor. So that one is, it don't go. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.